here and just go ahead and do these readings for you and see how that goes and see for how long will we be able to do the reading. Okay, Holy Spirit, thank you for your divine presence. Thank you for clearing out all negative energies in this space. Thank you that only the highest will of true creator, true original creator of life prevails for myself and for humanity and for Bambino here as well. All right. Bambino is trying to wake up. Divine Collective, you know, one of the reasons why sometimes I have people speaking Spanish here and typing Spanish, it's I've been wondering why are people speaking Spanish to me? Why is a whole Spanish thing going on here? And then it hit me, Bambino. Bambino is the reason why I'm getting some Spanish viewers, some Spanish people are speaking to me in Spanish, thinking that I'm going to be able to respond. And I'm sure they're wondering, why do I keep saying I know habla español, but I'm busy calling my baby Bambino here? Yeah, that's because, I saw Bambino in the movies, I saw Bambino. The name Bambino comes from TV. I have to be honest with you. I'm a South African. Okay. And here in South Africa, we literally grew up on American television. I think generally most of the world has grown up, or maybe not most of the world, but quite a few countries has grown up, I think, or maybe a few African countries on American television. So I picked up the word Bambino, and Bambino is not the name that I call him. Um, so he's always surprised. He's looking at me like, "Who are you talking to?" When I'm calling him Bambino, but it's our name here on the channel, right? So let's find out. I want to take out this charger because I know I always feel like it's restricting me because it feels like the cord might just, I don't know, something might just happen with it. Let's see if we can just make some adjustments here. I want this to be this close, even though I might struggle seeing these things as we go along. All right, but yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's see what the guides want us to know today. So my shuffling is going to be a little bit funny because I'm holding Bambino as he's sleeping. He's sleeping in my arms. He prefers to sleep that way. Anytime I put him down, put him on the bed, he wakes up very quickly. So I'm sure in good time he'll get used to sleeping on his own, but he hasn't reached that level yet. So he sleeps in my arms. So we're shuffling with him. We've got Six of Pentacles here. Okay. Someone is swimming away to calmer waters. Someone is swimming away to different waters. Let's see what's going on. Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Two of Swords. Divine Collective, I've got some videos that have come out. All right, I've got some videos. So, there's this live tab and there's also tab for the videos. And I've got some videos that I've been publishing this week. Please check them out. Please support. Please like. They are about 10 to 12 minutes long, I believe. I haven't done any lengthy ones lately. I'm trying to keep them as short as possible. I will only make them a little bit lengthier if the guides have something a little bit longer to share with us. All right. Really appreciate it. I also appreciate your support, your likes, and your subscriptions. I would like to reach 500 subscribers by Valentine's Day. And I know that's a tall order, but I mean, what do we have to lose? All right. So we've got Six of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and Two of Swords. All right. Okay, so someone is moving away to Karma Waters. Someone is moving away. All right. Someone is moving away, and by the looks of things here, it looks like the person that's moving away is this Queen of Cups here. All right. It looks like the person that's moving away is this Queen of, even though she doesn't look like she's moving here. But uh, you'll see as I keep going here why I'm saying that. But the energy that's coming through is definitely that the Queen of Cups is moving away, because someone is double-minded, or someone is undecided, someone is in limbo. Okay, so and then by the looks of things here, it's like um, we've got this Knight of Pentacles here who seems to be keeping this queen in limbo. All right, and you can even see, I don't know if the cards are visible enough on that side there, because I can't see anything. You know, my stand here is a makeshift stand, so I can't see everything. Okay, someone said hi, Just Spirit Man. Hello, Just Spirit Man. One. Hello and welcome. Hi, I am great, thank you. I am divinely favored and all those wonderful things, because you know we're doing readings here, so you'll get those kind of special answers. You'll get the woo-woo answers. Okay. So and how are you? How are you? Just Breed Man One. How are you? So she seems to be kept in limbo here, you know, with the way that she's sitting. It's like she's looking at this Knight of Pentacles here, and she's like wondering, okay, this Knight of Pentacles that's busy climbing this tree that looks like it's very, very tall. It's like, is he even ever going to reach there? And by the time he reaches there, am I still going to be, you know, available? Am I still going to have the energy to entertain him? Am I still going to even be young enough to be able to, you know, entertain the kind of love that I'm really expecting from him now? That's the energy that's coming through. Okay. So it's like we've got a Knight of Pentacles here. So it's like this Knight of Pentacles is someone who is sort of oh, that's great. Just Spirit Man, he was saying you're good. That's great. That's great. Thank you for your support, and welcome. Don't forget to, you know, give us likes. Don't forget to subscribe. Everything is free, mahala. Okay, it's free. You don't pay for it. Okay, free subscriptions, free likes. Okay. So it's like the Knight of Pentacles seems to be the energy that's coming through here. It's almost as if this knight is saying, I'm coming for you, you know, I'm coming for you. Um, I'm it's like there's some kind of a promise, some kind of there's something that the Knight of Pentacles is making this Queen of Cups to hold on to. Maybe the Knight of Pentacles is telling the Queen of Cups, I'm busy sorting my things out, and as soon as I'm done, you know, I'm all yours, you know, or uh, I'm I'm still trying to get myself straight, you know, I'm still trying to figure out who I am, or I'm still trying to heal from whatever, or I'm still trying to, but there's something that this Knight of Pentacles is still trying to do, and once that's done, he feels like only then will he be able to commit to the Queen of Cups. That's the energy that's coming through. All right. And the Queen of Cups is like, whoop, whoop. Where is the nearest harbor here? Where is the first ship out of here? Because I would like to hop on board onto that one, and I would like to get out of here. She looks like she could have stayed for a little while, but then afterwards it just came to her that no, actually I need to go on out of here. I need to go and get out of here. All right, that's where we are at now. Let's see what else the guides want us to know. We got death. Ooh. We got Two of Cups. You got Justice. And we've got the Chariot. All right. So there was definitely, or there is definitely love between this Queen of Cups and Knight of Pentacles. All right. So of course, you know, the Queen of Cups is a loving lady. The Queen of Cups is an ideal. The Queen of Cups is wife material, isn't it? It's someone who is definitely looking for a long-term stable relationship. It's a divine feminine who's definitely looking for long-term stable, healthy relationship, mature relationship. She definitely would not want to be in a relationship with someone who's still trying to figure themselves out. So I'm not sure how is it that she got to that point with this Knight of Pentacles. Look, what kind of a Knight of Pentacles is this, y'all? I don't know if you can see this Knight of Pentacles. I'm not going to pick the card up because I've got Bambino here, but it's like it's this people from like your African type of people. But I know this it looks like people from your Amazon type of rainforest type of places. You understand? African people can also be, come across a little bit like this as well. It's just that I know it's not an African person because this ain't no African her. All right, but it's like, okay, fine, you can see that, okay, he's muscular and everything, but I don't know. It's like, well, I guess he's a knight, but yeah, he's still trying to figure himself out. And I don't know how the Queen of Cups ended up, with this kind of a person, because he's still trying to climb somewhere. Like he's slowly but surely gonna get there, but there's no guarantee that he's going to get there. You understand? Like there's no, and with this Two of Swords here, it's like there's just no guarantee. Okay, and it's like this thing has been happening for quite a while. You can see with the Queen of Cups here, like she at first was looking nice and pretty sitting there waiting, but in good time she started she started falling asleep. Like literally she started feeling like, you know what, I'm actually going to start um calcifying here, petrifying here. I'm gonna end up becoming a cute little statue here. All right, and what is the knight going to do with me when he arrives and finds me here? So let me rather go off to somewhere else where someone is going to really make good use of me right now, not in some kind of a future timeline. All right, so that's the end of it. So the Queen of Cups brought an end to this whole thing by walking away, moving away, ending the whole thing. And but definitely there was love between the two of them. I suppose this is why the queen decided to wait for this person. Under normal circumstances, chances are maybe she wouldn't have waited for him, but because she does love him, she maybe made some compromises or something along those lines. And it looks like the knight does love her as well, with the Two of Cups once again. But it's like the knight is preoccupied with other things. The knight is busy with trying to get himself, together, trying to get there, trying to arrive, and it's just not happening. Okay, and so with the justice here, it's like, and this chariot, it's like moving away from this situation is the best thing that could be done here. All right, it's the best way to approach this situation. There wasn't going to be anything good that would have come out of waiting for the Knight of Pentacles, no matter how much this Queen of Wands loved him. All right. And no matter how much he himself loved the queen, the best approach, the way to move forward, the way to move towards progress, the way to help the situation, the way to remove the limbo, the stuck energy and everything was definitely to move away with this chariot and justice. So it definitely brought things back into perspective. Now the queen started feeling more like herself again, started feeling alive again, now started feeling more in control of herself and her life and everything. All right, so we got Two of Pentacles. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. We got the Queen of Wands. We got the Knight of Wands. Well, well, well. What do you know? What do you know? All right. So yeah, yeah, ne? Yeah. So the reason why the the Knight of Pentacles here, this gentleman has not been, moving things along with this Queen of Cups, is because there's a whole lot of things that he is really dealing. So he is genuinely dealing with things. He genuinely does have obstacles in his life. All right. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for the support. All right. So y'all, if Bambino does any funny sounds or anything like that, that might be a bit of an interference, I am literally just going to jump off this live, okay, and just attend to him. He is sleeping, but if he gets some, bad dream and he screams from his sleep or something like that, I'm just going to jump off the live, all right, and then I'll come back, afterwards or some other time. All right, so y'all just be warned about that. But he's fine. He's sleeping. So, with this Wheel of Fortune, so he's definitely dealing with some obstacles, some real obstacles that have to do with karma, of course. And I don't want you all to think that karma is some horrible thing that's trying to destroy someone. And the Wheel of Fortune keeps coming a lot. And look at that. This is the Wheel of Fortune here. We put it here today because we like anyone that's sending any negative energy this direction is like, right back to sender, right back to sender. But the Wheel of Fortune is coming for the second time today. Even the previous reading that we did, it had the Wheel of Fortune here, and we're still dealing with the same similar type of energy of karma. So this person is really dealing with karma, okay, and a whole lot of things that from maybe his previous life or his past, his background, and a whole lot of things that needs to be addressed. All right, so y'all won't believe this, but it's like, despite the fact that this Knight of Pentacles, this very slow, methodical gentleman, calculating and everything, who loves this queen very much, this nice young lady very much, despite the fact that he loves her that much, this person, part of the karma that he is dealing with is the fact that he does seem to have other attachments to other divine feminines. Okay, he does seem to have attachment to uh, basically there's some kind of he's got this other side to him. I wouldn't say it's a dark side, but I would say it's definitely a passionate side. All right, so he has this side to him. He has this other thing, these proclivities and inclination to him. So it's like with the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, with this beautiful lady that he is in love with, he wants to come across as this perfect person. He wants to come across as, someone who's steady, and that's who he is. But he has this other side that he is still entertaining, that has to do with who he is. All right. And so, meaning, like, it's like you're dealing with those people the whole week. He'll be coming home and he'll be the model husband, but then on weekends, it's like, here in South Africa, there's a song by a lady called Brenda Fassie, and they say, the whole week you don't come around, but come Friday night, I know you're gonna get there. Friday night, I know you're gonna get there, because I'm your weekend special. Okay. So here she is singing, I'm your weekend special. I'm your weekend special. All right. So this is the kind of person that we are dealing with here. Okay. All right. All right. My little one is um making some sounds here. Let me make sure that I've got his blinky close by. So this is what's happening with this Knight of Wands. He's got these other little things on the side that he doesn't really so when he says he's busy, but this is also some of the things that he's still busy with. So it's almost as if, oh, I'm also still playing. Okay, I'm also still playing. This is what I was thinking about, that man, come on, I understand that we've got the rainforest and things like that and everything, but in 2026 you still doing these things here, climbing trees like this and all of that, and you wanting to have a relationship with me. I get, I get that, sometimes it can be very hot and sometimes people are busy doing things and all of that and everything, but there's an energy about this picture here that feels a bit childish, kind of like, or immature, or like basically you can see these two people, their energies are not on the same level. You understand? It's like you are dealing with someone who is this one is ready. It's like, I've been ready for a while, okay? And this one is like, I might not be ready for a while. All right. So that's what we are dealing with here, because he's still enjoying that weekend special situation. And yeah, some nice steamy hot passion situations, that. So there's that hot, nice and steamy passionate side to him that he is still entertaining. Okay, so this is the kind of person that we are dealing with here. So who he is really a stable person and everything, but he's got all these other proclivities that he's still trying to entertain, and for some fun reason he wants to entertain them first. And also he's got a whole lot of other issues, of course. He wants to deal with all of these things first before he commits to the Queen of Wands. Why Queen of Cups? Why did he drag her into the picture to begin with? Yeah, they do that. They do that. Okay, you see, even with the Two of Pentacles here, uh, it's like, you trying to drag a queen into this other very shifty looking type of an airplane. The queen is not even very comfortable with getting into it's like, sometimes the nature of the relationship, it's this is an unequally yoked relationship. The only thing that has held these two people together for a while is the fact that there's strong love for each other, but really they are not equally yoked. The energies don't match. They are not on the same level in life. They are a total mismatch. Okay, they are absolutely incompatible. All right, so this one has a bit of a wild side to him. You can see, look, this is a knight, but he's busy climbing trees and going all the way up there, all the way up. Okay, and even here as well, you see he's busy climbing all this, aeroplanes, and trying to. And you can see this is not the aeroplane. You are not in a helicopter. You're not in some kind of a airplane where you are sitting inside there, and you're going on some long distance. No, like here you are literally, it's like you are in a coupe but flying in the air. All right. And it's very risky, and there's nothing wrong with if you've got the right person to deal with it. But this is not the right person for this kind of activities here. Maybe this weekend special might enjoy such kind of things. So sometimes, the Knight of Pentacles could have tried to take this Queen of Cups on this, excursions and all of that. And it's like, every time he tries, it's like, screech, 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 clash, 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 because incompatibility. Okay, it's like, it ain't happening. Okay, it's just not happening. So yeah, so we're dealing with two people here that are in a connection, and they're absolutely incompatible, and it's not working. And this is why ultimately the relationship came to an end. Okay, so let's see what the future holds for these two people here. We got the Hierophant. Whoa, someone is getting married, or someone is at least, what's the word? Proposing. Nine of Pentacles. King of Cups. Okay, okay. All right. Page of Pentacles. Okay. So the Queen of Cups is definitely going to meet someone new. All right. So our lady here in our story is going to definitely meet someone new. And the new person that is going to meet, of course, they're going to start a family, because you can see this man just wants to have on these babies. You see, this man wants to have the babies. He wants to be playing with the babies. He's not interested in busy flying around, or if he's flying these things, he's not trying to pull her along into that, because this is the lady of the house. All right, he's looking after the baby. She's looking after the babies. She's looking after the the house and all of those things. She's not busy trying to fly, some flying things, or climb on some trees and all of that. Once again, there's nothing wrong with it. And yes, of course, there could be Queen of Cups who actually do indulge in some of those things. But as long as it's for all Queen of Cups, as far as I understand the Queen of Cups, even if that might be some of the things that occasionally they get up to with their King of Cups, that would not necessarily be the main staple of the relationship. You understand, where all you're doing is all these wild things and all of that, but it's like you are still building a life, like a family. And let's face it, if you're busy raising all these bambinos here, and going to school, taking them to school, changing their diapers and doing all these things, you ain't got no time to be climbing trees, because by the time you're done, you're too exhausted for all of that. You understand? So finally, she's meeting her match. All right, the queen is meeting her match. She's getting exactly what she wants. All right, and they're gonna get married. Okay, they're gonna get married, and it's gonna be a beautiful thing. Plus, the queen has always, owned her own energy. She's always owned herself. She's always been her own person. So it's like she literally took some time out and focused on herself, and very quickly the king popped up and said, "Oh girl, let me holla at you, girl. Would you like to be my wifey?" And there they go, all the babies popping up all over the place. And the news reaching Mr. King, Mr. Knight of Pentacles at some point. Okay, so at some point, the Knight of Pentacles is going to find out that, okay, the two of you are married and everything, and he might pop up and congratulate you. Now, this one is not a bad dude. Okay, this one is not evil. This one is not malicious or anything like that. He's just yeah, he's just how do you put this, misguided or misdirected, because it's like, especially when it comes to how he dealt with you, it was just someone who was misguided and misdirected, because it's like he brought you into his life, but he didn't know what to do with you. Like literally, he just did not know what to do with you. Okay, he was just never ready for you. He had a whole lot of things that he had going on, and he wanted you, but he just did not have what it takes to keep you around. And I think he is well aware of that, and he accepted it, because you can see, like, on his climb towards you here is it's like, very strenuous. You understand that resistance that comes from incompatibility when you're in a relationship with someone you're not supposed to be with, because of those major incompatibility. It will feel like you are definitely walking against oncoming traffic, or you are pushing against the wall or something like that. This is how this person is feeling here. Okay, and this is how this person is also feeling here when he's trying to climb this funny looking aeroplanes from the 1960s or 50s, and then he's having to fly a coupe aeroplane there, and with the air in her face, and it's like, nah, I ain't trying to run into some birds in the air. I ain't trying to bump into birds in the air. Like, what the hell, man? you know so that's pretty much that. So you might even get a congratulations from the Knight of Pentacles, because he ain't a bad person. He ain't gonna be jealous. He ain't gonna wish you ill. He will he's a good sport, as people will say. So um yeah, so I think, yeah, that's pretty much that with regards to this one. Okay, let's just have a look here. Someone says, what is this? And then he's laughing. If you don't know what this is, then I don't have an answer for you. I really do not have an answer for you. Okay, all right. I'm gonna end this live for now, and then I want to see if I can come back for another few minutes, because Bambino is still sleeping, and I really want to just keep going just a little bit, maybe one more live for today, and then I can call it a day. So let me just take a few minutes break, and then I will come back. All right, or maybe you all are still here, so maybe let me just go ahead and put away these cards and get some other cards. Just keep going and make it an hour reading, because we've got, what, 29 minutes, almost 30 minutes. Okay, so How are y'all doing? Which country are y'all coming from? Which country are you guys watching from? Which country are you watching this live from? This live readings? Which country are y'all hailing from? I'm in South Africa. All right, I'm in South Africa. Let's put this away and see if we can do another one. Okay, all right. Let's clearing the energy, clearing the energy, clearing the energy, clearing the energy, clearing the energy. All right. Okay, so let's find another deck. Holy Spirit, thank you for your divine presence. Thank you that thank you for clearing out all negative energies in this space. Thank you that only the highest will of true creator of life prevails for myself and for humanity. Right. So let's use this other deck here. Let's use this one. The Real Talk Tarot. Actually, I wanted to use the stained glass tarot, but it's fine. I'm gonna use this since I've already taken it out. All right, let's see. What do the guides want the Divine Collective to know today in this specific reading? So we got 2 in 1. 2 in 1. 2 in 1. Ace of Wands. Nine of Swords. The Magician. Strength. Okay. All right. So it looks like someone is a little bit anxious and stressed about some kind of a new beginning that they're going through. Maybe you've moved to a new place, or you've started a new relationship, or you started a new project or a new career, or maybe even a new friendship, who knows. But something new is happening in your life, and it's got potential for great things to happen there, but you are really anxious about the whole thing. Okay. um you are doubting your strength. You are also doubting your ability to deal with any challenges that might come your way, you know and the guides are already right off the bat wanting you to know that they got your back and you've got this. That's what they want you to know, that they have your back, and they want you to know that you've got this as well. All right. Let's see what else the guys want us to know here. Jared, for you. The Empress. The Lovers. Nine of Wands. King of Wands. All right. So you could actually be starting a new relationship. Okay, that's what's coming through here. That This could be a new relationship that has started, and with the new relationship, I would say it's a new relationship. It looks like it's a new relationship and a new career as well. Something to do with is it a career? It's something else. I don't know. Is it a maybe new? You've moved to a new place of residence or what? But it's a new relationship and something else. With all these ones, it could be that you have moved to a new place, perhaps like you've moved in maybe with this person that you are in a relationship with, yeah, this could be that you and this person maybe have been going at it for a few months maybe, and now you have taken things to the next step, which is moving in together. All right, that's what's coming through here. And you've got your guard up. You definitely have your guard up in this situation, because there's a lot of anxiety about it. I'm not sure why. I'm yet to find out, but it's like um, it's like you don't feel like you have enough strength, and you don't feel like you don't have what it takes to deal with whatever challenges that you might deal with, and so you've got your guard up there. But you are still pretty much, though, getting things done, doing certain things, maybe proceeding with your career and all of that. And you are also nurturing yourself as well. You are taking care of yourself, and perhaps your partner is also taking care of you as well. um, let's see what's really going on here. Why are you so nervous with this move that has taken place, moving in with your partner? Queen of Swords. Oh, oh, okay. Three of Pentacles. Okay, all right. The Star. And then Eight of Cups. Okay, so what's coming through here is that you are most likely dealing with a situation with this the Empress. You are most likely dealing with a situation as well where um, maybe after moving, or maybe this is something that you've always known, but your partner has a mother who might be a little bit very much involved in his life. Okay. And she's nurturing and everything, but at the same time, she can be a little bit harsh with words. So it's like, yeah, it's a bit of a situation, this one. I see why you are feeling the way that you are feeling. Okay, so there's a mother-in-law problem here that we are dealing with. Okay, there's a mother, your partner has a mother that might maybe be close, too close, very close with him in some shape or form. I never know how nowadays. I don't know anymore how close a mother should be to her son, but I know that there needs to be boundaries and all of those things. And whatever relationships that people have, they should not cause a detriment to other relationships that the people that you have a relationship with has. Yeah, but I'm sure you get the point. So the mother of your partner seems to want to get involved in a lot of things within your relationship. Like they seem to be wanting to get involved in your partner's lives, your partner's life. All right. They seem so, meaning this involvement in your partner's life means this mother-in-law of yours is also involved in your life. All right. And it looks like your mother-in-law also they don't just get involved or over involved in the situation, but they literally, it's like they take over. So it's almost as if the image, the energy that I'm getting here is like you could have moved into a different town, maybe, or different place to move in with your partner, and only to find out that maybe your partner's mother is a neighbor, or is someone that lives very close by, and this mother-in-law maybe calls your partner like literally every day, maybe twice or three times a day, and maybe she comes and visits maybe every day or something along those lines, or every often. Maybe she even has a key, or maybe she comes and visit for a few days, regularly, and stays with you guys. And it's not just a matter of just visiting as a guest, but like she comes in as mother still. And she does all the things in the house, you understand, like she's busy, she questioning what is it that you are doing, what is it that you're not doing within the household, within the relationship, and all of that. She's basically giving you a tough time, like she's taking over the whole thing and making life very difficult for you. That's the energy that's coming through, and you ain't feeling the whole thing. Okay, it's like um there's even a little bit of a regret that you are beginning to experience about having moved in with your partner. All right, you love your partner loves you, but there's a boundary problem. Like this is a mommy's boy situation that you are dealing with. Okay, yeah, it's a bit of a situation. I have to be honest. It really is a bit of a situation, this one. Let's see what the guys want us to know. Two of Cups, Eight of Wands, Ten of Cups, Death. All right. Okay, so you want to know if S will break no contact. Okay, so let's just quickly finish this up so that we don't mix up the energies. Ne? Then once I'm done, literally it's going to take about a few minutes for me to just wrap this up, and then we can quickly look into your businesses there. You can ask questions, and then we can answer them for you. So so you and your partner, or yeah, I'm going to say you and your partner. It might not be the person that is, asking about no contact here, but it's the person that the guys are talking about here. So that's the current, that's the person that I'm talking to. So you and your partner, you'll definitely, you'll get married. This situation is not going to break the relationship, okay? Because I can see, how you were sort of like initially feeling defeated, when we first started the reading, and I can see why you would feel that way, because like no one is a match against the mother of their partner. If the partner and their mother are too close together, it's like as the partner's girlfriend, you might as well just forget it. But the guys are showing here that are actually going to have a beautiful long life together. All right, and this situation will come to an end. This problematic situation that you are dealing with will come to an end. It's almost as if you and your partner are going to find yourself getting too busy and too preoccupied with the things of your relationship, that somehow there's not going to be a lot of time for this for the mother-in-law anymore. You understand? It's almost as if uh, there's a way that your partner is going to approach the situation, such that your mother-in-law gets to fizzle out of the equation somehow. That's what the guides are showing here. Let's see one last time what else they want us to see, and then we will be done. Then I'll attend to all your questions that you have there before we close the read, before we end the live. Okay, the Hanged One. Okay, Three of Cups, the Tower, Two of Wands. All right. Okay, so Um, what I see here is that it might end up being that maybe you and your partner move out of where you are living and you move somewhere else, maybe a little bit further away from the mother-in-law, or maybe you spend a lot of time away from her in some shape or form. Um, it's possible that there could be some challenges that she encounters in her life with the death card and the tower as well. Like literally she might pass away. Oh Lord, God forbid, and everything, because no one wants to wish death on anyone, even on your worst enemy. But with the card here, it means she could pass away, or she could find herself dealing with some other things. So it's like, as the two of you get busy focusing on your relationship and everything, she might also get busy focusing on other things as well. All right. She might get preoccupied with other things. Even with the hanged man here, it's like something is definitely going to happen that is going to steer her attention, her energy, her presence away from you and your partner. And then she's going to be, basically no longer the bit of a nuisance that she is now. All right. It does seem like the energy of her presence in your lives is still going to remain there, and there will continue to be this. She will continue to try a little bit to whatever, if she is alive, but she's not going to be too much of a problem. You understand? It's not going to be problematic. It's going to be in a way where it's a little bit palatable for you. Okay. So that's as far as I can see here with this specific reading. Yeah, let's see what questions you guys have with your situations there. I'll need to take out my other divination tools, because this tarot cards are only used for the lives, only used for the channel, but when it comes to me doing spiritual work, I'm literally, thank you so much for the likes. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for the support. So I've got other tools that I use when I'm doing my actual spiritual work. Okay, so I'm gonna try and use those ones for addressing your questions and everything. And of course, if you guys are interested in getting more assistance, more help, more work from me at a spiritual level, or more spiritual work from me, you are welcome to contact me on the contact details that are in the description box of every video that is on this channel. All right, I'm very easily accessible. Like, you literally click a link and you are there where I am accessible. You are on my platform, and you and I are having a conversation. Okay, so I want to attend to this question here. So, okay, let's start with the first person, and then hello everyone. So we've got Easy here and XP7QO. Okay, we're gonna talk to Easy. Welcome to everyone. Then we've got Fran Real. Welcome. Hello, Fran Real. V7G. And then Priyanka Kaneshi 3135. Welcome. Renelle Height. Welcome. And then you want to know, when will male Aries communicate with you? All right, we'll find out. And then Easy. All right, let's attend to you. Let me just get this divination tool here, which I shall keep away from the reading. Okay, so you said, when will, let me see about breaking contact. Will they break? No contact. Okay, let's see. Will they break? No contact. So you Easy. It looks like they're not going to break no contact. Easy. Okay, I'm not sure what happened between the two of you, but the guys are showing here that this person is not going to break contact, your person of interest. Okay, for safety and security purposes or whatever it is that YouTube wants us to say, let's just say this is all for entertainment purposes. All right. So yeah, what's coming through here is that this person is not going to, so that means you might be the one that has to break no contact, but it sounds like this person is the one that is blocking you from interacting with them. Is this the case? Please give me more information there, and I will come back to you. Let's see who else is saying anything. But anyway, let me see if you are saying anything so that I can attend to you. Okay, so okay. All right. As soon as you respond there, I'll get back to you. Let me just go to friend Real. Okay, friend Real. When will male Aries communicate? Okay. Okay, so they say it will be this year. It will be within the next 6 months. It could even be within the next 3 months. All right. So basically, it's going to happen soon. All right. Within the next 3 to 6 months, you'll definitely get communication from your male Aries. All right, friend Real. Okay, Easy. You are welcome, Easy. Okay, so let's see what you are saying there. I'm not going to. Um, you're not going to contact him to call him. I understand, and sometimes it's best, if the person is, especially if it's a man, you don't want to be the one that's chasing after him. You understand, because that definitely does end up working, against your favor, because men are wired different from women, and they tend to misinterpret a lot of things that we women would have interpreted them otherwise. So I understand why you would not call him. Easy, did this person, did they block you? What happened? Why are the two of you not in contact? If you don't mind sharing with me or sharing with us here, if you feel uncomfortable sharing personal information or anything like that. But anyway, I suppose all of this is not your real details, isn't it? So this is sort of like this anonymity here, isn't it? So do you mind telling us why is it that you are not in contact with this person? Then let's find out who else has a question here whilst you are giving us an answer. Um, Sivan's current feelings towards me. All right. Okay. Mm. Mm. So what's coming through here? Let me see, who are you? Priyanka. What's coming through here with regards to this person that you're asking about is that, so at the moment, this person's feelings towards you are a little bit, I'm sorry to be a little bit blunt like that, but it's like a little bit neutral, neutral, and even leaning more to a bit of a no. They could find you very attractive. They could, have some kind of an interest in you, but it's like that it's almost as if they are not 100% sure about how they feel about you. Maybe they're still trying to get to know you. I don't know how long have the two of you been knowing each other, but when I look into the trajectory of the connection between you and this person, the guys are showing that there is potential for something long term with between you and this person. All right, there is definitely. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on between you and this person, how long you've known each other, and why is it that at the moment things are feeling a little bit neutral. Yeah, I think that's as far as I can go there, and then you're welcome to ask more questions or give more information at I'm gonna say at maybe in 5 minutes time, I'm probably going to shut down the live so that I can just go back to my little one here. um let's see other questions here. Prina Madina, Prina Mandial, 1924 said hi. Every time I see all of this, I'm just remembering Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. All this, Hindi names. Is it Hindu or Hindi? Sometimes it confuses me which one is the religion, which one is the language. But these names, they just remind me too much of Krishna. All right. Let's see. Message. Okay, so we got that. Okay, and then okay. I'm not seeing anything else here. I'm not seeing anything else. I'm not seeing any other questions. So I'm taking it y'all got your answers. Y'all are okay. Do we have a future together? The guides show that there is potential for a future, a long-term future with this person. There is definitely potential for that. So I take it this is a new person that you are dealing with. All right. So you guys are still getting to know each other. Maybe that's why the person is not 100% sure, like they are still a little bit neutral. Maybe it's because they're still getting to know you. But the guys are showing there's definitely potential for a future between the two of you. So that's a good one. That's definitely a good trajectory and a good thing that the guides are showing us there. All right. Okay. Anything else? We've got 4 minutes left. So I'm here. Y'all are getting free readings. People are paying for this. Y'all are getting them for free. So make use of them. Okay. Make use of this time. Ask all the questions that you want to ask. Ask as much as you can. And of course, if you want us to dig deep, real deep into your situations and all of that, you're welcome to get in touch with me in those contact details that are in the description box of every video on this channel. I really appreciate your likes. You are welcome, my darling. You are welcome. I appreciate your likes. I appreciate your subscriptions. I appreciate all the support that I'm receiving from you. All right. I don't know if there's anyone else because I'm not seeing anything. And if there's no one saying anything here, I am going to end the live. I'm just going to maybe wait a few seconds, and then when it hits 58, I'm ending the live. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate your time, your attention, your energy, everything. I appreciate your positive feedback. Yeah. Let's see if there's anything else. Anything else? Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Ooh, I shouldn't be singing these songs because next thing you know, YouTube is flagging me with copyright strikes and a whole lot of things. I didn't know that you can get a copyright strike for just singing a song. I thought, oh, you had to play a song in order to get a copyright strike, but no, you also get it for singing. It's like, what? So anyway, let's see. We are done. It's 58. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. Until next time. Goodbye.